How's it going, everyone? Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. So, massive game tomorrow. Cup final, Glasgow Derby, Celtic versus Rangers. First ever cup final between these two sides. Obviously, Rangers was set up in 2012. So, it's going to be a big game. Obviously, going to be a full house in Hampden. Both sides are willing to obviously win the first bit of silverware this season. That's up for grabs. So, these two teams are going into this game on massive good form. Obviously, Rangers are second in the table with 2 points behind Celtic. Obviously, dropping points on Wednesday night against Aberdeen away 2-all. And then Celtic, obviously, 2 points ahead, as I said. Obviously, getting the stoppage time winner against Hamilton as well. The leader, Scott Brown, came up with it. So, look, Rangers are going to be definitely up for it. No question about it. It's Stephen Gerrards going to have his team up for it. Morelos is on a bit of form. Kent is on a bit of form. They're a good side, and there's no question that they're going to give Celtic a good game in Hampden. But I think, obviously, going into this week, a lot of people are saying, is Edouard going to be fit? Is Bongoli going to be fit? Is Hayes going to be fit? Is El Nusi going to be fit? Just question marks about how Lenny's going to put his side out on Sunday. It's a 3 o'clock kick-off, if you don't know, which I'd be very surprised if you get it wrong. 3 o'clock kick-off, it's on BT. So BT are doing a lot of pre-match stuff for it anyway. I'm going to try to go out and watch the game myself because it's obviously a massive game, but we'll see how we get on. But so my starting lineup from Celtic's perspective, I'm going to say Fraser Foster in goal. Fraser knows this game quite well, obviously playing when Rangers were around at that time, the first time he was at the club. So he knows how important it is. He's played a League Cup final against them before, as I said, when they were around. Right back is going to be Jeremy Frimpong. Obviously, he got a jersey sent up from Manchester from former players that he played with. Some of the lads from the academy saying, welcome, look, do a good job there. It's going to be, I wish you the very best at the cup final. Centre back partnership would be Oyer and Julian. Obviously, Julian's been stepped up to the game massively in the last 2 months, so I think Julian showed, and he showed it as well in Ibrox when he played them in September, how much this important it is. So it's going to be a good one. Apologies, actually August, the last day of August. So look, we were all steaming that day regardless what side it was, blue or green. So Julian in there. Left back is still a question mark. Is Bongoli going to be fit for it? I think Bongoli's going to get the thumbs up, be past fit to play the game tomorrow. I think he can bring a lot, obviously, going forward. If he's in the right frame of mind, he's gonna have a really good game, which he had a great game against him in Ibrox as well. Look at new game, new surface, Hampden, bigger pitch, hostile environment for both sets of fans. It's good to see the Green Brigade's going to be back as well for it, which we all missed them. So yeah, it's going to be quite good. Midfield, Scott Brown. Scott Brown's on form. Obviously, he scored in the last round. He scored a double against Hibs in the last round in the semi-final. He scored the other night as well against Hamilton to pull Celtic through. That goals like that, results like that, makes champions. Look, you can't always win with magnificent football. Growing results. At the end of the day, it's about the leaderboard at the end of May or the end of April, whenever you're crowned champions, whatever you want to say. So Bruni in there, he'd be up for it. He always has good midfield battles with Arfield and a few of them in there as well. So yeah, I'd say Bruni's going to do a good job. Partnership, we're going to say McGregor. Obviously, Callum scored against Rangers in the semi-finals 2 years ago at Hampden. So he's also scored against them in Ibrox as well. So Big Cal will show up, obviously, all the time. And then he scored against them last year, which he was disallowed as well. So Big Cal will be in there. Christie, I think he's going to be the MVP of this. He can't stop scoring. He's on remarkable form this season. Since he came back from that injury, he has been banging the goals in. He's on double figures. He's doing well assists. I think he's going to be the player of the season. I really think he's going to get the player of the season in Scotland. No question about it. I know Edouard's been good, but Ryan Christie all day. Right mid will be James Forrest. Look at James Forrest. He's unbelievable. He's obviously up for this game. Obviously, he's a childhood Celtic fan. He knows how important this derby is for them to take the silverware back to Celtic Park. Obviously, he's going to stay in Glasgow. Left mid, I'm gonna say El Nusi. I think he's gonna be back. Obviously, he had to come back from Norway for international duty when he got that injury. He had about 2 weeks of rest, so I'll say Mohamed El Nusi will be up for it. He's been on great form since he came in as well, so Mohamed will get the thumbs up. I know Sinclair's an option. Obviously, Mikey Johnson's an option as well, but I think he's going to stick to his guns. He'll go with El Nusi for pace and power. And then up front, the big one, who would I go with, Griffiths or Edwards? I'll go with Griffiths. I think obviously all this talking points saying Edwards could be match fit, but I think Griffiths can bring a lot to this game. He's proved in previous occasions scoring against them in Ibrox, and even when he played him at Hampden, when he gave the assist for Dembele in the semi-finals of the Betfred Cup, I think Griffiths can bring a lot. Look, even if he gets 60 minutes out of him, bring Edward on as a super sub, because Edward can pose a threat big time against Rangers, which he done already. And as I said, going back to that game in Ibrox, which he was phenomenal. So look, it's not going to be a walk in the park. I think Rangers will score against Celtic. I just have it in the back of my head. I've been thinking it for weeks. I think they will score against Celtic. I think on paper we're a stronger side. Physicality we're stronger. I think we're going to be up for it. Obviously, if they were to beat us, they'd stop the run. They'd stop this quadruple, treble run that we're seeking. But look, it's not, if Celtic were to lose, it's not the worst ever. At the end of the day, sometimes good things do have to come to an end. But I'm optimistic we're going to take the silverware either way. I'm 90% sure we're going to take it. I just have that small doubt, as every Celtic fan would. But the bench is going to be strong. We have Gordon on the bench. We have Boyer there. We can obviously, Edward, if he's on the bench. Bongoli could be as well. As I mentioned, El Nusi, Sinclair, Mikey Johnston, which he's had to come back and scored a good goal last week over in Ross County. So El Hamid as well. So really strong bench. I'm not too worried, as I said. There's a small percentage, but 3-1 Celtic. Rangers will score first. Celtic will take it home and just crush them in the second half. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment below what you think. From a Rangers perspective, you think that if Rangers are going to beat Celtic, you're certainly welcome to write on your opinion. I've no problem with that. It's just a bit of banter. For Celtic's perspective, let me know what you think. Let me know he's a starting lineup. Am I mad? Give him the thumbs up saying Griffiths should get over Edward, because all week we've been worried about the whole Edward saga and even other players. So let's see. 3-1, hell, bring it home. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be doing a live show on Instagram later on. The link will be in the bio. Come on, the Hoop Celtic. I'll be having a chat about this game as well. A few tunes on, have a laugh, but take care. See you all soon. Have a good one and enjoy the Sunday as well. Whatever side you are on, blue or green. Doesn't really matter. Enjoy yourselves. Take care.